You can see all the people here. These folks are stuck on this side of the street. They can't really get over the wall. Now, if you walk on the street, you can't get to the escalators. And I need to get to the escalators because I got to go west on Flamingo. We'll cross the way here, show you the crowds up here on these bridges. This place is slammed. 4th of July, and it's a Thursday. Tons of traffic too. Kind of wild. Let's get to Caesar's Palace though. Across the way right there. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. This is right after the fireworks on the 4th of July in Vegas. And I was blown away, and you're going to be blown away what you're going to see in just a moment. And there's easily, I mean, there's, I don't know, 50, 100,000 people on this corner in Vegas alone. You can see the crowd behind me right there. So you guys can see what Caesars looks like across the street. The amount of people is absolutely staggering. And we're gonna have to walk into that crowd. So things I wanna tell you here. Subscribe to the channel. It's called Not Leaving Las Vegas. I give you the realism of Vegas. This is the realest that you're gonna find. And we're going to talk for a little bit on what you need to do to safeguard yourselves in these crowds. First of all, know that these crowds can be safe if you make them safe. They can be dangerous as heck if you make them dangerous. As we navigate this crowd, I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that people are just shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. And it's very easy for somebody to bump into you and steal your stuff without you knowing it. I'm wearing a bag, and it's around the front of my body, and everything on this bag is very locked up right now. So women, if you're carrying a bag similar to this gentleman's bag that's open, don't put anything valuable in there. I know a lot of pickpockets in this town. In the past, I've known them, and they love crowds like this. The other thing I'll tell you about a crowd like this is don't get upset with anybody, okay? You're not here to be a hero. If somebody is trying to confront you, don't confront them back. You don't know what their day is like or what substances they might be on. So that's a good way to get yourself in a serious lick of trouble fighting somebody who might be on their last little bit of tolerance. And you don't know what they're carrying. You don't know if they have a weapon or anything like that. Keep your phones and everything in your front pockets, going back to the first point. And if you're ordering Ubers or Lyft here, you need to be ordering when you're in the Uber or Lyft spot. Because even though there's a bunch of traffic, as you can see on the strip, you're going to miss your Uber or Lyft if you're in this crowd and you can't get to the spot. If you think you're going to get there in 5 minutes to that Caesars Palace valet area, chances are you're not. Also, drink lots of water. Like this crowd, it is hot and humid and sticky as anything right now as I'm moving along. And if you have like a fear of crowds like me, this is a bad place for you to be. I've never liked crowds very much. But this is the 4th of July in Vegas, and most holidays like this in Vegas are very similar. You're gonna have 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, New Year's. Recently, the last few years, Easter and Thanksgiving have also been, although classically not the biggest family holiday, a place where people are coming on the holidays. They used to be a little bit more dead. If you're looking to avoid this crowd, you're gonna wanna come, you know, anytime after a convention comes out of town. So check out the LVCVA. Just type in Vegas events calendar. It'll be the first search result on Google. LVCVA is the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. And it'll give you a straight up idea of when the conventions are coming, and then right after there'll be a dip and you'll have the city to yourself. You won't have to navigate these crowds, and you might like these crowds. I know a lot of people do. Like that crowd there that's lined up, all those people, you know, that's joy to some people, especially after the COVID shutdowns that we had, when there is a ton of people walking and just trying to navigate. Just know that there's always somebody out here that's trying to get a buck from you. I'll tell you that right now. Always somebody who's trying to benefit. Always somebody who's trying to benefit from your loss in Vegas. It's always a possibility. So you got to be vigilant and keep your valuables completely covered up. This is the busiest spot right now because this is where the fireworks went off. You might have been on my live stream. You should subscribe to this channel, and you would have seen them live. Most people were lined up right down here at Caesar's Palace on this big promenade. So this guy's here got all the business tonight. But there's a ton of great opportunities in Vegas to be safe and have a safe time here with your friends and family. You just have to make sure that, again, you're not being taken advantage of, because although you are probably a very good person and you would like to think that you're a good person, when you get to a crowd level like this, where people are literally just crossing Las Vegas Boulevard now there's no crosswalk there. These are all about the walkways. When people are in this kind of a crowd, somebody will be there to mess with you, and I don't want to see you get messed with. So that's the main course of this video. That's the main point. One other hot tip I had for you from somebody who I knew from Europe, who spent a lot of time in crowds, and he was a street performer. He would take produce elastic bands and he would wrap his wallet thick with them, put it in his back pocket. Now, he liked to carry it in his back pocket. Don't know why, but he did. And he said that if somebody tries to pull out your wallet, the rubber bands will tug and you'll know they're trying to pull it out. People selling water out here, people doing all sorts of stuff, people bringing their kids. Please think twice about bringing your children to Vegas. This is really not the place for kids. Can I hear in the comments if you think this is the place for kids? Let me know. Tell me in the comments below. We're going to navigate this crowd a little bit more. These beautiful fountains outside of Caesars are a great hot spot for people to sit. Yeah. Welcome to the 4th of July. Thank you guys so much for watching, sharing, and liking. We have to navigate this crowd and get to where we parked, which was over at the Gold Coast tonight. So I'm going to cut the camera short so I can kind of get through the crowd. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We do live streams and videos just like this. If you guys are looking for a realtor in Vegas, check out vegasrealtorsitrust.com. I created the site on my own. I have a couple of good friends who I can refer to you who are very trustworthy Christian churchgoers who are incredible realtors who will negotiate at no end for you if you're looking to buy or sell a property or transact. And join our Patreon, because there's also a bunch of extra video on Patreon of tonight's event, plus the fireworks are going up on this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, sharing, liking. My name is Steven. I'm now leaving Las Vegas. I hate crowds. I have anxiety, so I'm going to tap out so I don't share that anxiety with you. That's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and click.